Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Empire of Cannor. In the last one, we took on Grumbar, and that was a really easy war. Anyway, now our ally has called us into a war against Goed, so we're helping with that, but we're not really helping that much. Our next mission over here, where are you? I was looking at the other ones, requires us to be at our force limit. Our force limit is 650,000, so yeah, we're bulking up. Anyway, let's get back to it. I hope you will enjoy this. I know you will. But I want you to leave a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. Those help me in the algorithm, and it makes me happy, so please do them. Marhold Tunnel. Build it. Very good. Tech. Do I care? Not really. Ideas. Defensive ideas. I mean, yes, but, like, we should probably... I'm going to want to focus Diplo, aren't I? Because after this war, I'm going to annex Serenvar. And that's going to cost a lot. Anyway, we're also constructing a lot of roads. Please don't crash. All right, cool. We were constructing roads during the last one, so we'll be doing that then. Where are we? Start. There we go. Display progress, and I do want that idea. I would like more morale. That's right, more morale. Morale is currently at 8.5. Oh, you know what I never did? I never read through these ideas. Let's start these. Battle of the Burning Hill. 15%. Okay, that's pretty good. Men of Cannor, how can your courage fail you today when the Castonites who founded this empire walked 10,000 miles to flee slavery and chaos in Volwar? How can your boldness fail you when 2,000 years ago, led by Castan the Progenitor, they chose to fight and die with honor, rather than to wait and die by the Gnollish demon flame creeping up their fortified hill? To charge downhill through fire and flame and to clash with a foe that outnumbered you 10 to 1 was to be the last act of bravery, but Castellos saw otherwise. And during the Castonites' charge, what did Castellos do? He appeared in the form of a silver dragon and blew the demon flame back at the gnolls, decisively altering the fate of mankind. Men of Cannor, be bold, for your arms will not fail you. Men of Cannor, hold your swords high, for we will charge in the name of Castan and the Battle of the Burning Hill. And let our battle cry be heard by the gods, for they will answer with victory. Very nice. I believe that is a play on the Theoden speech in Lord of the Rings, the third movie. What's that called? Return of the King. That was the impression I was getting from it, at least. And then the Great Restoration. Damenath, Vertask, Balmire, Bal-Award, the old Cannorian name of those cities and fortresses still today show the extent of the greater Castan's empire of the past. We shall never forget that Cannor was the first human empire to rule these lands, and it is our sovereign, no holy duty to take them back into the fold. For only when we rule all of Cannor can the lands be safe. Very nice. And that's where we're going to stop for now. I'll read the others as we go on. Working on the roads. What awaits? Ah, right. Secrets of the South Citadel. We are delving into a castle that's just chilling in the water. The gate opened, but something is wrong. The magic that preserved the gate seemed to have preserved the whole room, and it is coming apart at the seams. After a sharp crackling noise, the roof collapses, and falling rocks and dirt, gushing water cover the room in an instant. The expedition members manage to close the now decrepit gate just in time to save themselves, but the damage is done. The distinct colors of pulverized dame's tear in the water that seeps from under the gate painfully underline the sheer value of the artifacts that were just lost. Okay. Sapphire Watch gets dev cost, I guess. More autonomy. Right, you're still building that. Did you fix yourself? You did. Very good. You're working on these last guys over here. Build it. They managed to fix it. We're good. Build them roads, please. Conclave and Magi, they're allowed to have their influence. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Advance. Thieves Guild, okay. Blades keep going. Hegemon! I'm not being economic hegemon. I don't think I'm actually able to... Oh, I might actually be able to do it now. Okay. Let's see. Legion Way is starting to get built. We have it progressing all over the place. Formation of the Edhard Rakon. I don't know what that is. Roughly old Cannorian for Sons of the Dragon are a loose society of patricians who group together to push their interests against the crown. For now, they just sit in their white spires and tall towers in Cstonath, grumbling and not doing much else. But the Patricians have deep connections and even deeper pockets. What's more, they hold intimate knowledge and control in the great city of Cstonath, the beating heart of Cannor. Who knows what will happen should they decide to put those resources to action. Okay. They're gonna start being silly, huh? Uh-huh, Legion made progress, very good. Uh-oh, one's down. Onto your capital. Yes, it's a disaster. That's what I thought was, I thought that was a disaster that's coming up. Alright, sure. Where are we at in terms of numbers? 660, okay, that'll be pretty good. Because that means I can just, I have to be at 100%, that's dumb. Get me a tiny little stack to come live over here. I got the money for it, so it'll be fine. This neck has fallen. Next. Yes, you're allowed to, yes, you're allowed to just build these. Can I? Ugh. It costs money to do it, so they're gonna make me do it every time. Yeah, this is one of the old systems, because for things like the Dwarven Road, it's not so bad. Has anyone built the Golden Road? No. Womp womp. Sucks for them. Uh-huh. Cores are in. Very good. Let's see what we got here. A new Legion Doctrine. Takes more than simply officially restoring the Legions as a group to truly gain their benefit. They must be prepared, the logistics and bureaucracy behind them established, and the official forces behind them drawn up and trained. Of course, solving one problem always leads to another. Now, it needs to be determined just how many need to be recruited, the extent of their training, and all other parts of our doctrine. Two camps have emerged. The Emperor must adjudicate, there we go, that's the word. Adjudicate this dispute, so that the legions may be molded to their potential as quickly as possible in this age of shifting warfare. Cannorian Legion Doctrine happens. Okay. The legions of Old Cannor were something special. Their dominance with spear and shield was simply unmatched. The glittering white of the legions is iconic, and no Cannor can exist without replicating these marvelous signs. No reborn legion will fully resemble the old, for the age of spear and shield has long passed in favor of rifles and gunpowder. Through careful deliberation, there have emerged two distinct schools of thought on how legions might evolve to handle the modern world. The first argues to make use of plentiful manpower reserves of Escann, that every soldier ought to have 3 or even 4 men ready to take his place when he should fall, such that any enemy of Cannor is bled dry through warfare, at a scale they cannot hope to match. Producing enough arms and ammunition for a force of this size would be extremely difficult, if possible at all. Though proponents argue that an army of good enough will inevitably win out against a company of elites, especially if 3 or more armies are able to intervene. The second camp effectively desires the exact opposite of this, to create a smaller elite force. They argue for priority to be placed upon ensuring every soldier is versatile and well-adjusted to line warfare, that every soldier has the means and desire to fight for days at a time without cessation. This would hurt manpower is no secret, but proponents stress that all soldiers require is the investment to be as effective as required. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going for better. A little bit more money, reinforce slower. It's not even hitting my manpower directly. Wow. Drill gain, national supply limit. Okay, national supply limit's actually really nice. Oh, that's I could get like a lot more manpower at the cost of morale, or I could make them reinforce a little slower, and they cost more. Obviously, we're doing that one. Oh my goodness. I have so much money. Modernizing the walls. You never got the rampart. Get that out of here. I need to get that rampart, please. Totally forgot about that. Millennia-old debts. You. Not that one. I want favors. What are you at? 86. I need... Really? Stop being silly. Marhold, very good. Wood, very good. Grant's Gate, very good. Ooh, Belvorian, yes. Actually, we're gonna hit a button here soon, so let's not. Let's chill on those. You, I do want this. Come over here. Supply limit of 201. Yep. Yeah, that's nice. Silent Repose. Kobold refugees. Let them in, yeah. You all can be a drillin'. Yeah, you guys get to drill. That's fine. Conquer wall. Alright, go kill them. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine on this. Yeah, that's 8.5 morale and 124% discipline. These guys are just dead. Yeah, goodbye. Need to complete. Very good. Goodbye. Keep building. Ooh, we got a stack wipe that time. Next. Largest conquest of Cowskeep. Okay. How are we looking on this? This is getting there. How are we looking on... we're not that far over. It's fine. It has fallen. I do want to annex Nathalair, though. Do I have those privileges up still? Do not have that one up. I'm going to give you the... Where are you? Noble integration. There we go. You don't need to improve the Grumbar. It's fine. Maxed out on Diplo. He needs development. Anyone fun over here? You do. You are definitely not big enough. You have that. Okay. Wrong button. I want this one. That's fine for now. How about you? You have the university, so you're good. Let's get you developing. Oop, needed that. Okay, let's upgrade the fort. Other piece of coal is going to be right here. You're already pretty well developed, but let's keep it going better. Uh-huh. Okay, and I think I should have one more. Yes, right here. Are you a full core? Yes. Hit the global... Hit that. Oh, right, we're able to do that now. That makes sense. You're pretty good, but let's get that up a little higher. Very nice. Red tusk spread, very good. Love seeing that. Because right now I have a port. You guys have done a great job. Let's bring you back over here. Yeah, whatever this is, I have no idea what that is, but I'd like my guys to just be chilling over for it. Legionary progress, very good. That's fine. We'll have to see what happens, I guess. Max rest, alright. Yeah, fine. See, missing a leader. Let's grab you. Okay. Still building that. And I suppose the Legion can have a leader. There we go. Now they're actually useful. I think I just want a war chest. Need to make progress. Okay. So, first things first. Yeah, let's do the government reform first. Let's see what we got. Right in the last one. You're on the last one. Absolutism sounds great. Legislative houses, free policies, or monarch diplo skill. No stability loss on monarch death. I'm gonna do this one. Sounds good. Alright, and I should be able to do the Voron March Dominion. Voron March was once the northern province of Castan's empire, based on the ancient citadel of Voron. In Tales of Old Voron March held against the brunt of giant invasion in 400 BA. That's in Tales of Old, comma. There's missing a comma. That's what it is. And gave the Empire enough time to prepare and wipe out the last of the true giants. In recent history, Voron March has had little but grave tales, the most known being the tragedy of Belvoron, in which thousands of refugees seeking shelter from the Dragonwake all froze to death during the night. Their frozen corpses still litter the courtyard to this day. That's... Really? That's crazy. Nathalair, I'm gonna annex you. get that done while it's going. And now I can hit the button. Not that one. This one. Foreign March will get all land held by our vassals in the Hellenic Reach and Garudia. Release them as an independent state. Make them a dominion. They are Corinite, and they get permanent claims on some stuff. Foreign March. Welcome aboard. They are a dominion. Do I have special interactions with that? Subject is not appalling. Not really. Give me your money. And I'm going to give you money instead. Revoke dominion status. Interesting. Let's take that off. I should still be able to do an accent. Ah! Boo. I made a poor choice there, then. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Restore the Foreign March Dominion. I need to have them as a Dominion. Foreign March, or Grumbar, as it is called now, is simply put a frozen waste. Interesting. The land is cold and infertile, and the animals are fierce from their long histories trying to survive in the Great North. It is a harsh, ruthless land. It was only made worse when the Orcs conquered the region, creating their Grumbar. Like all things, their continued presence indicates they are the hardiest of the Orcs, but for only the most resilient survive in Foreign March. But this will not save them. Conquer the region, restore it to Cstonath. Very nice. Permanent claim on all that stuff. Very good. Into the Cold Expanse. I need all that stuff. You have a permanent claim on all that. Very good. Why do I have permanent claims on their stuff? I owned that, though. Anyway. Ooh, right, they got cores, because that's should be white reachmen still? Yes, they're not going to lose their cores on that, because they're primary white reachmen. Oh, I get a free merchant from it. Very nice. Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, they're making a little bit of money. I'm going to make sure they have good money. Give claims. Uh-huh. Encourage assimilation. We will encourage the spread of Cannorian culture in Foreign March, greatly increasing their conversion speed. Sounds good. Press auxiliaries. For marching to our legions, don't need that. Press ships, I don't need that. Diplomats -1 for 10 years. That's not necessary right now. Right now, I'm actually just going to give you some money. Yeah, make me money. Or, rather, give me troops. Let's see. Are we collecting here? We should be. A lot of money is getting made there that I'm not taking. Uh-huh. That looks pretty good to me. Darn. Am I able to annex you yet? 86. 4 more years. Okay. Okay, start the construction. Is there anything else I specifically need over here on this top bit? Yes. They need to like me more. That's gonna be a bit. This one is done in 84. Okay. What about these? Well, Doston. Need to go kill these guys. How do I get Dostonor? I need some provinces there. Okay. They need to be owned by me or a subject. Interesting. I could turn Nathalair into a subject. Could I? Interesting. I might be able to make Nathalair Dostonor? That'd be interesting. How close is this? This is gonna fire in a couple months. I'm gonna chill out. Because I have no idea what that entails. No idea whatsoever. Drill, 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 and drill. I guess we're gonna do that. You get to have relations. Anyone else not like me? Cloak Deer definitely needs that. Silent Repose needs it too. General's dead. Let's see, it's this one. You get a general. Congratulations. He's bad. That's fine. Bruh. Alright. Great job. You get to manage the rebels over here. And please grab this last one. That's all I want to. Just grab the last cannon. Keep progress going. Disturbance at Trial Mount. Oh, is it time? No. Despite its recent reopening after Escann Ward's consolidation, the trials of Castan and Trial Mount area were still held in superstition by most of the citizens of Cstanor. People went out of their way to avoid the mountain, an easy enough task for the most part, though just in case, Loran still ordered regular daytime patrols to ensure that the sanctity of the trials was not disturbed. These precautions made it all the stranger when reports of small disturbances at the trials started surfacing. A set of footprints in the muddy path leading to the Oathstone, flashes of light spotted from the North Citadel. It was almost as if someone were scouting out the trials themselves. A guard for every tree? Oh! Why would I care? So here's the thing. I could either just get this done now. I could either just get it done now, or I could put it off. I don't need to put it off. Just get it done. Give me the points. Wow, great timing there. I think we'll get an event for that soon. We're gonna stop drilling. Time for another cast in. Okay, let's see what happens with that. We get an event for that. We have a Cannorian interregnum. Don't know how to fix that. How do I fix that? Permanent red test cleric, very good. Red test spread, very good. How do I get out of the Cannorian interregnum? Death of Matriarch, here we go. The day dawns dreary on the streets of Cstonath, desolate in the wake of the thunderstorm. In the upper district, home of the Patricians, a porter hurriedly scurries from home to home, clutching in her hand missives delayed overnight by the storm. One such missive is marked and sealed with the telltale purple of one of the most powerful patrician families in the city. Paid for at a premium for immediate delivery, but was a porter to do. When it seemed like Uelos himself unleashed his tears on the city of stone last night. The porter knocks, feeling small next to the towering stone spire that exemplified the wealthiest of patricians, but no response is forthcoming. She timidly opens the door to a grisly sight, the battered, broken body of an old woman, eyes lifeless at the foot of the stairs. The investigation was a short one, for it was well known that the matriarch was getting up there in age. The simplest explanation was surely the best explanation, a slip down the stairs, lost in the chaos of the storm. Never mind that the one to have found the body, a nameless porter, had disappeared in the days after reporting the scene. The funeral ceremony was short-lived and underattended, for the matriarch had outlived every single one of her heirs. By law, her land would go to the crown, but this would surely draw the ire of many of Patrician's peers, rivals, and friends. 11,000 crowns. For 5% land. No, I don't care. Be mad. I'm just waiting on someone to fire. Artificer extra arms. Okay, cool. What are we at on this? Okay. Just grab me something else, I guess. Sending stones. That sounds useful. So when do I get a new Castan? I don't. How am I supposed to do this? What? I don't have a button to click. I don't have a button to click here. What am I supposed to do there? How do I get more trials? Is someone gonna pop up? Like, what's going on? Lord prefers half-elf. Half-elves, yeah, get them integrated, I don't care. Already integrated, whatever, it's fine. There we go. Okay, here we go. Very fun. This is what I was waiting for. For Cannorian... for the interregnum. Away from main Cannorian Court on official visit, the day begins unassumingly. The sky is perhaps just a little hazier and off-color than expected, and the sun just a little hung over. And that was just a hint of smoky smell in the air, enough to leave the interregnum on edge. Perhaps there was work to be done that day, documents and edicts to sign, decrees and orders to give. Best to put it out of mind. Unable to shake the feeling of unease several hours later, the interregnum leaves the makeshift headquarters and right into the confusion. and commotion. Half a dozen couriers and messengers in various states of disarray are talking over one another to one of the advisors, the poor, hapless man trying to piece the story together. Without question, the Edhar-Rakion have chosen a member of their own to take the trials of Castan, finally having the confidence to declare them to be an illegitimate Castan. Well, yeah, it's an interregnum, dude. What happened next has been interpreted 1,000 ways by 1,000 different people. Some say they have chosen... Their chosen succeeded the trial mount itself, roared its approval, shooting ash and fire a mile high. Others say that trial mount rejected such a blasphemous act out of hand, filling the air with smoke to prevent them from choosing the trial, sullying the trials, while the previous Castan was still alive. He is not! This is really weird! This isn't supposed to happen like this. Why do I not have a Castan? No matter the truth, the Edhar-Rakion apparently has much more power and influence than previously thought. To support their new leader, they have quickly taken control of Cstonath and are now fortifying formidable walls, ready to fight for every last stone. The battle lines are drawn as the people of Castanor wait with bated breath who will end up the true heir and successor. Ashen Skies, or play as them. I don't think they have any tags, and they're hopelessly outgunned here. Nah, go away. We will swap to a special set of missions until we deal with the uprising. What? A special set of missions? Okay. Okay. Because, like, dude, you're not gonna win this. It's not even close. Like, my guy, you picked a bad time. Well, they do have a lot of army, though. Wow. Their army is pretty big. Let's, people are mad. Sarenvar, shut up. How about that? So you need to be spied on first. Okay. And then... Interesting. I get cool stuff here. Cut off the dragon's head. Battles won. Scorch their homes. Control North Cstonath. Uh-huh. I suppose I'll try to complete these missions while I'm here. Trader's Revolt. I see. This is going to be a massive pain. Especially since I have so much of these to do all the time. Wow, there are a lot of them. Oh my goodness. Kill. Kill. You guys could come over here. We're going to deal with them. They got armies around, but we'll deal with them. I do need to go down in speed. Alright, you need to get embargoed. That's one of the things. The city of Cstonath, and by extension the Patricians and Edhar-Rakion, relies heavily upon trade and commerce. By placing an embargo on them and seizing their caravans and trade, we should be able to deal a heavy blow to their economy while bolstering ours in the meantime. 100 deal points, but gain 13,000 crowns. Well, it's definitely right to have a stockpile. Wow. Why don't you go deal with that? You guys run this one. You guys run this one. Good. Alright. Let's go kill them. You're on that. You're on backup. Please get them. You guys get to come over here, actually. You're going to go help with that one. You're on this one. There is a 300k stack. That is quite large. Oh, right, I have these guys. Build that. Yes, I think now is the time to build that. Is this still building at least? Ah, they broke it. Oh, they broke it. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. I think this is a little bit broken. So I'm going to go back to here. I think this is a little bit too broken. Yeah, the old ways of the old missions like these. Some things just kind of break. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that it's broken, because this is going to be done in 84. Currently, this Cstonath is still alive. If you can make it at least to the thing, I think it should be a little bit better. I'm not quite sure, though. Let's see where this goes. Oh, we're still in this war. Red Tusk spread, good for them. Let's see, you can have a general. Alright, that looks good. And you can have a general also. I got better rolls than the generals, that's nice. Is there any way to make that go down slower? I need to have a 6/6/6 ruler. Or the Patricians need to be unhappy. I think if I find that, I will make it go slower. Because that will help a lot, actually. You need to have your relations improved. Turn that off. Oh, I didn't press that button yet, right? I think this time I'm going to just annex these guys first. Just annex them. And I do have that on. Okay, cool. How long is that going to take? Done in a couple months. Cool. Okay, this one I went for the absolutism. Very good. We should bump that up to 90. Nice. Okay. Going pretty well. Let's have you come live up here. Go deal with them. I will hold on to these for now. In terms of try them out, yes, guard for every tree. Please do that. That'll knock it down by 50. For now. Puts it down to coming in 11 of 84. This will be done in 12 of 84. I need one more thing to block it off, otherwise it'll just break. Great. The grind of war. With the Giantsbane Legion first raised, its ranks were filled with enthusiastic legionnaires eager to earn the glory for Cannor on the battlefield. Now their shoes are worn in, their formerly gleaming swords dull even on the most cloudless of days. They've seen compatriots slaughtered and conducted a few frenzied slaughters of their own. So many that the days seem to blur together in endless monotony, whether held in pitched battle or dreary march. With nary a rest since those halcyon first days, the leaders of the Giantsbane Legion have finally been forced to ask for some reprieve. No? Yeah, extra pay, sure. You're fine. Legion Way progress. Okay, that's cool. I like the Legion Way. I don't think we can deal with that. I'm gonna hold off on Bulveron for now. Death of Matriarch. Interesting. I think that's just scripted. 10k? Or I'll take the Crown Land. Take the Crown Land. Uh-huh. Okay, you're fine. Get you to like me a little more. Artificer X-Arms, very good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Portable turrets. Ooh, that one's really good. Alright, I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, Nathler should be done. Very good. Centaurs. Yeah, you can have your autonomy, that's fine. Nathler's done. Let's get Voron March out. Very good. Voron March gets to like me. Yes, I do want this to be a full core. I want that to be on. Slavery will be abolished at some point, but that's fine. We have a level 6 fort. Very good. Nathalari. Straight to Cannorian. And Voron March is here. Very good. abolition of slavery. Very good. So we got, you got fish. Okay. These guys all want my Moonhaven, Estalin, and Sestrand. Sestrand might vassalize. No, none of them will. Cool, I don't care then. The other weak, I don't really care. I do have another merchant. I did it over here before. I'm gonna do it there again. We're gonna collect here. Let's see, you. Uh-huh. And I want to give you subsidies. There you go. Legionary Progress, Sapphire Watch, very good. Uh-huh. I need one more thing to reduce the time on this. That's really all I need. Really all I need is that. Because it's going to be 1 month too early, because I really need this done, is the thing. Because if not, it's just, you know. What's the point? Flickering candle, it's fine. Alright, Death of a Castan. So we're going to leave it right here so I can figure out how to deal with that in the meantime. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.